the Alpha Dynasty podcast, where power meets purpose. I'm your host, the Infernal Alpha King. Lock in, because this stream's about to get legendary. Today, my faithful, loyal Wolfpack. Today we have a legendary guest. He knows all about strength, wisdom. He is sitting right here on my left. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. JD.
All right. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing good. So I want you to tell the audience about yourself and what inspired you to start this program.
So I guess a while back, about 12 years ago, I started working with an individual one-on-one. And I realized that this job it allowed you to be yourself and pour into people that was either less fortunate, maybe didn't think on the same wavelength. Along the journey, I transitioned to something called assistant QP. Then I became a QP, then a director. All the way through that scenario, I've built a character and a reputation in regards to just treat people as I would want to be treated, not letting their inability become their disability. And now I've been running or been overseeing a day support / facility since 2017, maybe a little bit earlier, but with a bound since 2017.
All right. So I have three questions. The first question is, are there any kind of mistakes that I can make along this podcast? And how do I correct them?
Well, there's always mistakes, but I think what people think is when they make a mistake, it's an oh no moment. Really, a mistake is an opportunity for you to learn and grow. Everything in life comes through trial and error. Even if you read the book, you done it 100 times, it still comes through trial and error because at the end of it, the environment, there's certain things that's not controllable that can affect. So one of the things I definitely think is you memorizing, going through it so that you're able to pivot no matter what the scenario may be.
All right. I have another question.
Okay.
Is there anyone in this program that would like to be a guest on my next episode?
Oh man, everybody want to be a guest. Anytime you get an opportunity to talk about yourself, everybody love to talk. So I think that you start with the close people, whether it's your friends, your family, and then your peers. Find out more about them. A lot of times with being in this field, we're quote unquote diagnosed so many different ways, but y'all are the superheroes. We're just people that's allowed to experience them every day.
How can I elevate my social media platforms to get more listeners and guests involved in the podcast?
One of the things that came out recently is a song called Boots on the Ground. I'm not singing the song, but I'm saying really get on the ground and hand out flyers when you go to barbershops, go to, again, the centers. I think I expressed it before also. Linking with the network we have, we got about 42 different call centers in North Carolina. So every one of those call centers should know about your podcast. Not including Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So you'll be surprised because you may be inspiring somebody else to do the exact same thing. And a lot of times people sometimes worry, does anybody look up to me? From the time you were born, is somebody looking up to you like I want to be just like him when I grow up.
All right. And is there any takeaway keys you can tell my audience how to be like you or how to start their career?
You just got to find what works for you. Like I said, a lot of times it's a lot of trial and error. This wasn't my ideal, what I thought I was going to do. But along the way, I found passion and need. And those are two things that when you go to work and it don't feel like a job, then that's when you know you've kind of found your niche. So that's what I aspire people to do. Try different things, explore the world while you're young, and even when you gain age, but continue trying new things. You'll be surprised how something that you might have did as a hobby may eventually become a reward or your career.
All right, audience, I want you to do me a favor, okay? I'm going to link all his information down in the comments below. I want you to dig in him questions, Q&As, tell him about yourself. Because, like I said, this is a learning opportunity for people to meet like him, of how he dug up the ground and that started this business. Like I said, it's all about learning. It's learning from the best. See, I wanted to be like him. I want to be like Miss Jasmine. These people right here, these are the best people you can learn from. So until next time, stay alpha, stay fierce. Don't forget, make sure you always get notes. Get your notepad, because next episode, I'm gonna start asking questions from the audience so I can take it. All right. Well, that's all for today, folks. Remember, knowledge comes from the brain. Mr. JD, I want to thank you again for being on here, taking the time out of your schedule to being on my podcast.
Well, thank you for thinking of me. One of the things in life, a lot of times we take for granted is somebody thinking of me. Because sometimes we only thought about when trouble happens, when it's our birthday, and when somebody did something wrong and they're trying to find the blame.
Hey, but thank you once again.
You're welcome.
And that's all.